This is a real raw video brought to you straight from your guy. Now, before we get started with the topic for today, I wanna give a shout out to Frisella, man. I've been reading this book. Let me see if y'all can see it. Mental Toughness by Andy Frisella. And if you don't, just a little background story about Andy Frisella is, he owns the company First Form, and First Form basically is a $100 million company. And he got a lot of game in this book about building your mindset and being able to have grit and being able to endure through all the BS that life throws at us. So I recommend that book if you're struggling with your mindset, or if you just need some mental toughness. If you're one of those people that can't get through the day without crashing out. If you're one of those people that are mentally weak, and when I say mentally weak, you can't stick to a diet, or you're probably doing bad in life. You get what I'm saying? You're not a truthful person. You freaking lying. You're just not authentic to you, which is the topic for today. Then I recommend that book. So, man, authenticity is a real thing. And sometimes I know it can be hard to be yourself 100%, because the world does not like people that are true to themselves and wear it out loud. Like, just imagine, when you see that person that's 100% confident in just being them and not trying to conform to the energy in the room. It makes people uncomfortable, whether you believe it or not. Unless the confident people in the room usually, the confident people in the room usually see each other. We give each other head nods, we speak to each other. But some people who are unconfident, they don't like that you can actually be yourselves. And if you're new to it, like me, like I struggle with being myself at times, because it's a new thing for me as far as being able to actually speak up and actually have the freedom to talk about my thoughts freely. It's a new thing for me, and I'm enjoying it because I love having freedom in life. Freedom to actually say what I mean what I say, and speak my mind, and not care about who's on the other side of it. It's like, even right now, I'm trying to articulate my thoughts. Man, people don't realize I never really talked a lot. And I understand that communication is the way of the world. If you don't know how to communicate, then how are you going to be able to get things done? And it should be as natural as brushing your teeth, because you got to talk to other people. If you want a job, you got to go to the interview and be able to sell yourself. If you want a spouse, you got to be able to go pick up some chicks or some women. Or if you're a woman, you gotta be able to communicate to your partner as a male. Or if you already married and already have that, then you gotta be able to communicate your problems and communicate your wins, and be able to communicate with the other person about how you feel, and that way you can continue to enjoy that relationship. So communication is fine. It's all fun and games when we're not. When we're being unserious and we're just being goofy and joking and having fun. But when it's time to be authentically yourself, man, that's when you can feel the energy shift in the room. That's when the real winners start to pop out, are the ones that's being themselves at all times in the room and don't give a fuck about what's going on, man. And this me rambling a little bit about authenticity. And if you got to the end of this video, I appreciate you, for rocking with me. And it's just good, man, to have people, all three of y'all, or one, two, whoever's gonna check in with me, man. If you rock with me, shout out to you, man. We gonna do this thing to the top, man. We gonna keep pushing and keep striving for greatness at the end of the day. And just because we ain't where we want to be right now, don't mean we ain't gonna get there. Let's get